Are we going to work on the bus? Are we going to the bus? Let's go to the bus. So this video is all about adding some more cargo space to the old prison bus. You may remember that I pulled these cargo boxes off the bus a while back to make room for my black tank, and I opted to keep them on this side of the bus to balance the load a bit and make them accessible when you come out the door of the bus. Needless to say, these screws were rusted in place. Currently, one of the old AC units occupies this space on the side of the bus, so I needed to pull the AC to make room for the cargo box. And the bolts holding in the air conditioner were beyond rusted, so I opted for the pry bar method, followed by the push and bounce method, followed by the grinding blind method, just cutting away at random things I couldn't see, followed by more bouncing, followed by the granddaddy of all pry bars, which got the thing loose. And I've found that rocking things back and forth is tremendously underrated. Completely random, this week Tink discovered iced over mud puddles and just how delicious their ice is. Definitely something to try. Now I just needed to clean up the future home of the transplanted cargo box and get it installed. It'll live down here behind my massive exhaust pipe, spare tire, and fist-sized U-joint. The rear of the box will be affixed via these original brackets that hang off the frame. Now, this looks super cool, like I really love how this looks, but this is what all that flying hot metal does to the UV filter on a camera lens. I've got to thank my buddy Joel for the crazy but effective idea to do this job solo, lifting the box balanced on a single floor jack. awesome. It totally worked. You'll note that I had to move the box forward beyond the original location I had scouted out for it, as the back of the box was rubbing on a leaf spring by the rear wheels. And that means that I'll have to doctor up some sheet metal patches to go around the box. Not now, but at a future point. Step 1 in attaching the cargo box to the bus was to bolt it to those hanger brackets in the rear. And this meant that the back of the box was secure and hanging from the bus, so the front could be moved around with a floor jack and a couple bottle jacks that put some nice upward pressure on the sides. I drilled out a few rivets, and that allowed the box to be able to slide up around the sheet metal. And I hung the front using a bunch of screws. And then inside the bus, I tapped some steel ribs, symbolized by this red line, up above the cargo box. So I tapped the ribs, and this allowed me to hang the box from the inside with bolts and washers. This was actually how the box had originally been hung from the bus. And that's it, cargo. Plenty of space for dirty clothes or extra dog food or whatever. Big thanks for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. You can follow me on Instagram, where I post pictures that give you a sort of preview of what's going on in these videos, and over on Patreon, where I keep a blog detailing what I'm up to and why I do what I do. Over and out.